Garry dismisses UFC rankings and claims he is one of the best in the welterweight division. Garry, known as the Future, doesn't seem to care much about UFC rankings after suffering his first loss in MMA. Despite the setback, he remains confident that he is one of the best in the division. At UFC 310, held on December 7th, Garry accepted the last-minute challenge of facing Shavkat Rakhmonov, considered the toughest opponent of his career, in a welterweight title eliminator. The Irishman put up a good fight, threatening a submission in the 5th round, but ended up losing by unanimous decision to his former training partner. Unshakable confidence even after the loss. Despite the result, Garry remains confident. In an interview with MMA Knockout, he stated that, even with the loss, he proved he is among the best in the division. The fight against Shavkat was to define the #1 contender for the title. If he solidified himself as #1, I am definitely #2. There is no way you can watch that fight and not put me among the best in the division. For Garry, the official rankings don't matter much. He believes his performance was enough to earn the respect of the fans and solidify his position as one of the top names in the welterweight division. I know in my heart and soul that I am the #2 contender in the world. If the UFC needs a replacement for the next title fight, I will be ready, as I have always been. Ranking changes after UFC 310. Garry entered UFC 310 ranked 7th in the welterweight division and maintained his position after the event. However, Joaquin Buckley moved up to 6th after defeating Colby Covington by Dr. Stoppage in the last event of the year. Currently, the list of the best in the division includes names such as Sean Brady, Jack Della Maddalena, Kamaru Usman, Shavkat Rakhmonov, and Leon Edwards. Still, Garry believes his performance puts him ahead of many of these fighters. Dana White plans changes to UFC rankings. Garry isn't the only critic of the UFC's ranking system. UFC President Dana White has been vocal about his dissatisfaction with the current panel, which is made up of members of the media. In 2024, White revealed that he is working on a new system in which artificial intelligence would be responsible for ranking fighters. You know what's great about technology? We're this close to AI doing the rankings. It's going to be a great day when that happens, White said in October. In November, White even asked Mark Zuckerberg for help in speeding up the process after Islam Makhachev surpassed John Jones in the pound-for-pound rankings. While there has yet to be an official announcement, it seems like it's only a matter of time before the UFC rankings are determined by AI, marking a new era in the sport.